So this is a Suunto Race S, and today I want to talk about how Suunto calculates the recovery matrix. So firstly, you have this widget here. If you swipe up, you'll see the recovery widget. For me, I've placed it on top of all the list of other widgets. And then if you click and see, it calculates how much recovered you are from 0 to 100%. And for now, it's 49% with fair recovery. If you swipe up, you'll get a little bit of coaching that says your recovery is moderate, which may indicate ongoing adaptation. And then if you swipe up again, then you'll see the factors that contribute to your recovery. For example, you've got the HRV, because Suunto can measure your HRV overnight. And then you also have the sleep. And here it shows how much you have been sleeping overall or on average in the past 7 days. And then again, it has your TSB, which is your training stress balance or training score balance. And then if you swipe up again, you'll see the feelings. Here, this is the perceived feeling. After each exercise, it asks you, how are you feeling or how was the exercise? And then you can rate it from 1 to 5, where 5 is the best and then 1 being the worst feeling. So if you click on one of these, for example, if you click on the sleep average 7 days, then it will show you how you've been sleeping in the past 7 days. And then these are my sleep. For example, last night it was almost 7 hours. And then if you swipe up again, you'll see that it breaks down the duration and all other sleep metrics, your average heart rate, minimum heart rate, and then your sleeping heart rate average, as well as your fall asleep and awake or waking up time. Like last night, I slept at 9 and woke up at 6:03 this morning. And then if you swipe up again, you will see the advanced matrix, like your deep sleep, your light sleep, and your REM sleep. So you can also do some settings of your sleep. For example, you can decide whether you want it to track or not your sleeping, as well as your target sleep hours. Also, it can automatically activate the do not disturb mode at certain times that you can set yourself. And then you can also decide to activate your blood oxygen measurement, which is your SpO2 overnight, as well as your HRV. When you swipe from left to right, you go back to the main menu. And then for each of these matrix, you can dive in deeper. For example, the TSB, you can click and then you'll see all the metrics related to TSB as well as coaching. For example, it says my recovery is in line with my training load, and also the feelings, which I've mentioned, that you measure from 1 to 5, and then it tells you how you weigh. So this is how Suunto calculates your recovery. And from my experience, because I've been using this watch for almost a year now, as you can see, it's got a lot of dents and scratches. It is pretty close to being accurate, such that when I'm too tired, it tells you that you are tired and you need to take a break. So if you like this video and other videos, please subscribe and share.